What's up guys, Fire and Ice back at you with another video. Today I'm going to show you some of my Legends hits with the most OP army in the game, like I said in my last video, which is the Meteor Golems. As you see, I went plus 310 on my one account, which included a stupid fail from my side, and 275, which included a 1 star and another stupid fail on my end. So let's just get into the first attack. Okay, inverse rage core. You typically want to always try and get your fireball into that core. It helps a great deal if you manage to land that. As you see here, I have 2 furnaces in this army just in case I need to ward and walk a bit further, but this fireball is a bit easy to set up, so I'll only use one with him, and I'll use one somewhere else for cleanup. The bottom side looks good. Furnace should get some value there. As you see, my furnace is cleaning up the outside buildings, pushing my warden straight to the defenses, which helps a great deal in this. I honestly could just ice block an inverse here, but he's on the expo already. I'll just let him take that out. Furnace helps with skellies. That's the big game changer because the warden can take forever. Ice block, 1 inverse, very simple fireball, and core is down. Pull my warden with the Meteor Golems, place him with the Tesloon Apprentice Warden, Queen on the outside, but the king further out. Queen is used to funnel the king to the outside. And RC with the main army. As you see, I put a totem down to distract the long shot and the mono. And I didn't see a furnace, but I just decided to poison those ice golems anyway. Use the totem to distract the revenge tower and the mono. I overgrowth there to keep my troops together. I actually should have left the revenge tower out of the overgrowth because my troops were about to take it down anyway. But it's not gonna matter that much anyway. Most of my army is still alive. Warden is still there with his rage gem, and base is already looking crushed. I'm gonna try to keep my RC alive. Okay, revenge tower comes back, and yeah, she will deal with that. Multi archer tower and revenge tower combo. Easy. Still have 1 inverse for her. I should use it around ricochet cannon. And look at that, still a few meteor golems alive, queen's alive, king just died. RC is full health, giant, and base is smashed. I hope you guys see the strength in this. Okay, moving on to attack number 2. Fireball value, as you see, is insane on that revenge tower. Gets 2 ricochets and the CC. I just checked the range of this multi-archer tower so I can place my warden down without getting my sneezy killed. That's what you should look for when placing your warden. The range of the multi-archer towers, inferno towers, and air defenses. Okay, I put the furnaces down. I could have actually done with 1 here, but it's okay. That multi ended up roasting my fire mites. But my warden just takes that down. I could have actually inversed here and got rid of the multi with the fireball, but it would have taken too many inverse, and I prefer to save those for the back end if I can, without wasting too much time. As you see, ice block, 3 inverse, and insane fireball value on this base. Let him take down that minion prince with 1 shot. Headhunter for the king, and I'll pull him shortly after. Okay, let's get this started. Meteor Golems, Apprentice Warden, Tesloon, Queen to funnel the king to the outside. Troop launcher with the main army. And I'll place my RC down with the main army too. Just, I needed to inverse my queen, or else her ability was going to be forced. Diggy on the queen comes in clutch a lot of the time. As you see, my RC is in there. I put a totem for the long shot. And I have an overgrowth. I'm thinking which splitter to overgrowth because I am going into 2. But since they're taking out the one, I overgrowth the back arranged by the Townhall compartment. And the overgrowth is just to keep your meteor golems together. Your king and queen can go to the other side of the overgrowth. It does not matter as long as you try to keep the golems close to each other. You cannot fail with this. RC putting in some work at the bottom. I prefer if she was with the main army though, but it's not going to matter too much at the end. As you see, everything's going to come together towards this fire splitter. The base is very much crushed. Heroes alive, golems alive, giant is alive as well. And down goes the fire splitter. Let's get into attack number 3. Another inverse rage core. This is more centralized though. Honestly, this base is all over legends right now, so I found a way around getting to this. I do time fail sometimes on this base, but I think I found a way to get my fireball and everything down quicker. I use 1 furnace here instead of 2, although it is a bit of a lengthier warden walk. I think that the back end furnace for cleanup on this base in specific is quite needed. I rage up my warden. He'll take care of the multi-archer tower, the enemy RC, the ricochet cannon, and I think I'll let him walk until that expo and then place my inverse for fireball. Okay, and he goes there. Should be 1, 2, 3 inverse. Rest block, 2, 3, and fireball. Perfect fireball. Okay, then I want to pull my warden to the top so that he's behind that splitter. Get it done quite early, which will help me a lot in the long run. Totem for the long shot and the multi-gear cannon. RC with the main army. And I was thinking about whether I should put a totem here, but I don't think it's needed. King ability got forced and king is dead here, which kind of sucks. I think he got locked onto by the mono. RC is now going to the outside, which is not optimal. It's not gonna matter too much at the end anyway. As you see, I overgrowth just to keep everything alive. Not that much value, like defensive value in that overgrowth. Is just for pathing. Okay, RC is doing some stuff there. Froze to keep her alive a little longer just to make that ricochet cannon weak. And she will go down. But as you see, everything's still cooking at the bottom. The new merged wizard towers are actually a joke. They don't do anything. And my army will get them quite crushed very fast. And 20 seconds left on the clock. I still have a lot of my army up. Base is crushed again. Let's move into the 4th and final hit of the video. And finally, not a rage inverse core. I've been getting those so much today. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for a quick fireball just to get some pathing and pretty decent value for the investment. I'm gonna hit that air defense, get rid of the ricochet and the fire splitter. I was just checking around for some other fireball value, but this is more than enough for me. 1 inverse, very simple. 2 quakes, get down my healers. I don't need a headhunter for that RC. I put a furnace on the top side to clean up those buildings because I'm going to pull my warden down to the bottom. And we're going to do everything as per usual. Princess Warden, Tesloon, Queen to funnel the king to the outside, RC with the main army, and everything down with the headhunter. I think I'm gonna rage here by the Revenge Tower, Guardian Townhall section, and I'll overgrowth that core just to make sure nothing goes that way. Poison on the CC furnace and let the king walk around. The furnace on top will get some good cleanup going in the meantime. RC ability, I couldn't find her here actually. I thought she was with the main army, but the rocket spears get some good value anyway. Like I was saying earlier, you can let your heroes go to one side of the overgrowth and your golems to the other. It's not going to matter as long as the golems themselves are together. It will help a lot. Should have invested my RC there to keep her alive through the mono, but as you see, a lot of my army is alive and it's not going to matter. Put some super barbs up top to clean up. And my golems are still alive. King, Queen and RC are dead though. Could have saved them with my inverse spells, but it's not gonna matter. Still got enough to swag, and the swagging did not go right here actually. But yeah, army crashes guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.